Alrighty, folks. So, what we're doing here is I'm just kind of going to give a tour of the volcano base. So let's start from the top, shall we? This is going to be a relatively short stream. We just had a raid happen, and I keep getting this warning saying, hey, you've got a fire in your base, you should deploy a water pal, but like, no, where is there a fire? Aside from the pal that's literally on fire. I don't know where they think a fire's going on. I don't think there's any indication of it. So, this is what the top layer, the first layer of the wedding cake base looks like. What's going to happen is once I've got the technology points set aside, I'm going to do a tile replace on all of this stone and metal to the ancient tech, because the ancient tech is white and looks fancy, and I think it'll work really well for the wedding cake layer. And you can kind of see some framework here where basically we're pulling in 3 tiles from the edge to build each layer up. I've done like some sort of starter work here on the roof. What I've mostly been working on is the sub-basement. So of course, as you can see, I've painted everything. I don't know why I have a random primitive workbench over there. And of course, as you can see from the temperatures, not actually too bad for a giant volcano. No lighting is necessary. I've literally got a lighting source right down there. My muffies here, which are powering the coolers, have all got insomnia, so they never sleep. I'm pondering the idea of giving insomnia to my Sekhmets, who are acting as the guards, so they never sleep if we get attacked at night, but that feels like a bit of an abuse. The only reason that the muffies have insomnia is because, well, it's literally a volcano. If there isn't somebody to keep it cool all day long, there could be problems. So with that said, the raiders punched a hole in my base here as well, didn't they? Oh, that's annoying. I'll deal with the hole in the wall later. Not actually a priority, to be honest. So, we shall move to the first layer, and as you can kind of see, we're right beneath everything. We've got the glass floor. The idea I'm going is it's concentric shrinking rings as we go down lower and lower. So this layer, as you can see, has got about 4 tiles of foundation before we switch over to the regular tiles. And the idea is that every time we go down, we push the foundation out another 4 tiles. So if we go down here, the foundation above ends there. We count out 4 tiles from that. And simply because the glass tiles themselves are basically transparent, I've been laying down the foundation here in stone, and then I'll use, material replacement to turn them over into glass and then paint them all white. Because alternatively, you end up with this. That is an actual floor tile right there. It's a lot easier to see when it's painted white. And of course, same thing will happen with this layer. I'll go 4 tiles out from that foundation there. Then do standard stuff I said before. My original plan was not to actually build tiles going back to the wall, but honestly, I think I probably will, because I did it for the layer above, which was 4 tiles in, simply because if you manage to get behind the walls, you could end up falling straight down to your doom. And I decided I'll just build the foundation out, and we'll pull it sort of in closer and closer, creating a sort of zoom lens effect at the center of the base, because you'll look down, you'll still look through the glass foundations, but there'll be a point where it's just kind of stacks of glass foundations. Like if I stand over here and look down, like you can see through just fine. If I go and take us up to the top layer, where am I? Staircase, there it is. If we look down here, this is a foundation piece. We can see through the foundation piece to another foundation piece, but we can still see through all the way. And we'll just continue to push in. As you can see, getting closer and closer to the center. I'm actually surprised how close I've been able to get to the lava. Like, I don't want to step on the lava. I know from experience that I can and survive it, but I don't have the courage to do it intentionally, in all honesty. Like, you can see I survived it. Like, I wasn't actually meeting. I thought I could survive another step forward. Apparently, Silvus enjoyed the fact that I stepped into lava. But yes, I can actually survive lava. If I wanted to step down there, I have enough heat resistance. I can just walk on the lava. I'm not going to do it again. I am not going to tempt fate a second time. But yes, that is that's kind of our preview of the volcano base. Why the heck does it keep thinking that there's something on fire? I see no indication of anything being on fire. You know what? It says deploy a water pal. Does one of my main party have water? Dragon. Dragon ground. Dragon dark. Dragon neutral. Dragon dark. What do I have as a water pal? Calamari. Sure. Go and find wherever the fire is. And you know what? Screw it. I'll be fair. Sure. Give the man his own dedicated bid. Get all the segments working on building the bed. I guess one of the beds was on fire because he apparently found it and put it out in like 3 seconds. So, yeah, fine, Calamari, you get to stay here because you did a good job putting out the fire I had no idea seeing. One of my segments apparently really injured herself though, but she should be fine. She's presumably sleeping it off. But yeah, that's the volcano base, folks. I wanted to give you guys just kind of a quick look at the current status of the volcano base. Peace out.